Alright everyone, so I'm going to bring you another review on a camera this year again, and this is the HD wireless trophy cam from Bushnell. And just like it says, wireless, meaning it sends pictures to your email address or to your phone. So that's really cool in the aspect of once you set it, you don't have to go back for months, because all the pictures are going to be rolling into you on the internet to your phone or your computer. So that is awesome. As far as the camera goes, we're going to get into that in just a minute. It's pretty much just like the other HD trophy cams, except there's the whole wireless aspect. Before we dive into that, we're going to get into a solar panel, which comes in handy, and it's made specifically for the Trophy Cam HD and the HD wireless. There's no other solar panel that will hook into this HD wireless camera other than this one that's made for Bushnell. So this ranges close to about between $80 and $100, depending on where you can find it, and will come in really handy whenever you want to set your camera out, maybe first thing in the springtime, and you don't want to come back until right the first day of season. That means no more time spent driving to and from your farm, your property, less gas money you're going to have to spend, less miles on your vehicle, less odor in the woods. The less the deer are going to know you're in there, the better. Which is great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go inside, we're going to turn the computer on, I'm going to show you the pictures that have been sent to me on my email and on my phone and go through some of the details about the camera itself. So let's get inside and check that out. Alright guys, so came inside. Basically, you're going to get a manual with your camera, and it's going to tell you basically what you have to do to set up your camera. Pretty much says go to www.wirelesstrophycam.com and click set up a new account. Pretty simple. It's going to explain how to do all that then once you get in there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into my account, and we're going to show you the pictures that I got. So let's see if we can zoom in just a little bit for you. So what it's going to show you is let's try to. It's going to give the name of my camera, which is, it shows it there. It's going to give your memory card capacity, it's going to give your battery life, and it's going to give your cell phone, the cell phone signal. So when you set it up, you're going to want to look at that to make sure that you're going to have a good signal. Right now I have no plan set up. Season is over, so I went ahead and turned it off. And over here it says where you can upload your thumbnails. Now, we're going to click on no plan. I'm going to back out just a little bit so you can see there. And it's going to give you a list of all the plans you've already had and all the plans you can get. You got a maintenance mode for $7 a month. It keeps your camera connected without uploading photos. And it goes all the way from 1,000 pictures to 5,000 pictures. And it gives you the price of what it would cost. So economy, 1,000 pictures a month, is going to run you $10. 2,000 pictures is $20, 5,000 pictures is $30, and 10,000 pictures would be $60. So you can pick any of those and then go to checkout, and you're going to have to put in your card number, and pretty much it's going to be a reoccurring thing. So every month it's going to automatically withdraw out of your account, and you're going to have the same amount of pictures loaded back up onto your camera that can be sent to you. Go ahead and click on my camera. Goes back to your camera again. We'll go to my account. Got all your information here. Now it's going to tell you at the bottom, pretty much it'll let you know whenever thumbnails are uploaded. You can either have that emailed to you, text to you, or on your app. There is an app on your phone, and I'll show you that as well. It'll let you know when the camera fails to check in, when your batteries are low, when your SD card is nearly full, or when your data plan requires attention. Pretty interesting. Go back to camera again, and we're going to actually click on my most recent capture. Let's see if I can, we'll zoom in a little bit more for you. We're going to try to pull up some pictures for you now. That's going to be a picture of me walking in the morning to freshen up a mock scrape. Picture of a deer that passed by the camera. Daylight photo. Now if you can see, it's going to show you, excuse me, it's going to show you, now if you can see, it's going to show you at the bottom, it's going to have your name, it's going to have the temperature, the time stamp, all that is on there. Don't know what that's from. It's going to show me walking up to check the camera. We had a doe come underneath the camera, so it set the sensor off and just cut the top of her head. Of course, trying to put out some scent. Now, this is before I had moved the camera to my last location. I had a feeder out. You can see some of the pictures I had. So, this is from back in the summer. A little bit in infrared. So, that's just a few of the pictures I have still on here. None of the ones that I've deleted. So basically, I'll back out and we'll show you a few more features of how we can, you can actually change your camera. Alright, so I'm going to show you how you can actually change your camera from your computer even though it's still in the woods. My camera's actually off right now. I just showed you it. But say your camera is in the woods. You're going to come over here to this little wheel. And you're going to click on it. And it's going to pop up your camera settings. At the very top, you can put in what your camera name could be. So it might be Food Plot 1 or Acorn Field here, or it could be Cloverfield, White Oak Ridge, anything you want to name it. You know, your last name, anything you want to name it. Next, communication frequency. I put it on quick, or it could be where you don't want it to send photos to you, and it says never. The night vision shutter speed, I usually leave it on high, but medium is sometimes even better. Image resolution, just like any other trophy cam, it's got 3, 5, and 8 megapixels. 8 megapixels. Of course, camera mode. Now, one thing that this camera will not do is send videos to your email or to your phone. So it will only send images wirelessly. So if you want to set it on video, it's not going to send it to you, but it will capture the video and you'll just have to pull that card out of the camera. Another thing is, besides all the pictures you're getting sent to you via email or text, you're also going to have those images on your SD card. So if it gets full, you can actually erase images off the card from your computer or your phone. Of course, resolution can change. Everything can change. How many captures per trigger, the motion sensitivity, LED flash intensity, the interval. You can image overwrite is where you're going to get your other pictures where you want to clear out your card. You want to turn your timestamp on. You can even do a field scan. Of course, this device is embedded with a GPS, so it's going to tell you the location your camera is at when it takes a picture. So if it gets stolen, there's a possibility that you can actually have this GPS location to find where your camera's at. Wireless mode, I've got it on, and it'll give you the latitude and longitude. So you can set all those. At the bottom, it's going to give you your serial number. So if you want to, if your camera gets stolen, you can always get back on here and you can, you know, show that serial number to the sheriff's department or police department. All right, we're going to switch over to the credits. Now you're thinking, what are credits? Well, one of the issues I have with this camera was some of those pictures you saw were very grainy. And basically Bushnell's response to that is, well, we want to send you the pictures as fast as we can. But when they do that, they're lacking in the quality of the picture. So sometimes you don't see certain details that you might on a computer when you pulled your card out. So what this does is you can pay for a 10-pack of credits, and it basically what it does is it will upload your photos to high resolution, but you're also having to pay for it. And also there's a 25-pack. So a 10-pack is $8. Now you can go back to, let's see, the pictures, and when you click on these pictures, you can actually get a high resolution image down here at the bottom. You can download it to your computer, you can delete the image, you can share it on Facebook. But if you click on that get high resolution image, it adds it to your shopping cart, which you then have to go to your cart and then you have to purchase that or remove it. So that's another way, and each individual picture, when you do it like that, it costs $1. Alright, so here we go. We've got the phone on. You want to download the Bushnell TrailCam app. Once you've got that, you're going to click on it. And if you've already set it up on your computer, it's pretty simple. You're just going to have to log in on here. Now, we can touch the picture from November 18th, and it's going to pull up the last picture that was on the camera from November 18th. And it's a high resolution image, so it's showing you exactly what you had seen on the computer. Just to show you, there's one of the pictures we looked at on the computer. Now you know for sure that it's true. Now, if you touch, we'll slide this down a little bit, and I'll touch account. Now it's going to pop up, and it's going to tell you new thumbnail. I've got it off for push notifications. And it's going to have all these. Then you're going to come down to SMS notifications, which is going to be your text messages. As you see on the right hand corner, right hand side, I've got these on. So new thumbnail, fail to check in, they're all on in case I need to use them. So it'll send me a text message if the camera fails to check in, which it did in the initial testing when we placed it in location with bad service. Now, email notifications, same thing. I get an email every time it takes a new picture. Every time the battery's low, it tells me. Let's go back to camera, and pretty sure if I touch the whole camera sequence there, it pretty much does the same thing as the wheel, the settings wheel online. So you can change your name, communication frequency, camera mode, movie length, motion sensitivity, delay. You can change all of that from your phone without, you can even be in your tree stand changing this kind of stuff while you're sitting there. Maybe you're 300 yards from your camera and you can see it, and you've got deer coming in and you want to change it to video. Well, you can change it over to video right then and there, and it's going to actually video the deer in front of you, or excuse me, the deer in front of the camera while you're sitting where you're at, and then you can change it back to camera, so later that night you're going to get pictures. So pretty simple. Now I'm going to back out of this, and I'm going to go to my email and show you. Basically, I reset my password because I couldn't remember, so it's going to pop up and tell you stuff like that. Now I've got several pictures. Now, when you get an email from them, it's going to say no reply at wireless trophy cam. That's going to be your picture. You're going to click on that. I have to go to attachments, and I'll go to preview, go to my gallery, and it's going to show you the picture that it had taken. So that was the picture we showed you where the deer had walked by, and all we got was the tail end. I'll say a few things about what I like, what I don't like about the camera. I think everyone's general consensus about a wireless camera is about the same. I know they're pricey, of course most of them are. This one, however, is $600, so you're looking at a lot of money. Now when you factor in $600, you factor in what it's going to cost you to send you however many pictures you select. I understand that it's going to cost for that company, that wireless company, to send you the pictures. It's kind of like text messaging. You're also going to get the text notifications. You're also going to get the emails. So I understand that. What I don't like about it is when you get a picture, it's not in a high resolution form when it comes. You have to pay extra for that. I know other camera companies out there that have similar wireless cameras don't make you pay for high resolution pictures. They're making you pay a standard monthly rate, and you're going to get those high resolution pictures. Now, I could see if, and what I was told from Bushnell is that aside from, they're trying to send you the picture as fast as they can so that you get it as quickly as you can, and that's why it's not HD or high definition pictures. I could wait 10 seconds. I could wait a minute if that's how long it took to get that picture in high resolution and send it, because I'd like to know fine details about my picture on the email or on my phone without having to go all the way out to my camera and pulling my card just to get the fine details, because I don't want to pay extra. And a lot of people won't. So that was one of the things I don't like, is having to pay extra for a high resolution picture. The second thing that I had issues with was the actual sensitivity of the trigger in it going off and taking pictures. I had issues where, as I was sitting there, I actually had a buck walk in front of the camera and stood kind of close, and then it had walked off, and I never got a single picture of that deer. And some of the other pictures I've got are the tail end of deer that have already walked by. So it took a little while for that camera to actually trigger on and snap the picture before that deer got through. And I was kind of a little bit put down about that. So those are two of the things that I didn't like about the camera, other than the price being kind of high. That's always a given. So other than that, I thought the camera did fairly well. Battery wise, I've been told that they won't last very long if it's taking a lot of pictures. So that's why the solar panel is a definite must. I didn't get to experience that because I only probably had 300 to 400 pictures taken on this camera in the location I had put it. And I actually put it in Kansas and live in Tennessee. So it was a great help to me to be able to put it in a different state and not have to travel 10, 11 hours to that spot. So it was a definite help, and it could be a help for someone else who has property in other states like that. So I guess if my opinion is, I like the camera, yes, but I think there are other cameras out there that I'm going to try to test out and see if they work better than this one. Maybe Bushnell can work out some of the kinks. Maybe they can come down their price a little bit and be more competitive with some of these other companies out there. I know Bushnell's a big name, but you know, if a lot of other people are going to these other cameras, they're going to have to do something. So anyway, that's the Bushnell HD wireless trail camera. So I guess go check one of those out, and if you like it, go ahead and get one. If not, so be it. But thanks for watching this review, guys.